last where I left you guys with my first ham, I just reduced the juice. You did not see me dress up my ham here. So because we're going to a Friendsgiving today, I'm going to show you how I dress up the ham after reducing the sauce. So I'm a little bit dressed up right now. We just came from church, and before we leave to my Friendsgiving or my friend's house, I have this nice ham right here that we're gonna dress up with pineapple and cherries, and then we're gonna bake it for a short while just to set the sauce on the ham. What I did a little bit different this time with my sauce, besides the 3 cans of pineapple juice, was add the 5 spice powder, some star anise, and also this lemongrass that I bought at the Asian grocery store. They do sell this at my local grocery store, but it's really expensive just for a couple of pieces. But this whole thing, I actually used it a little bit into the sauce, was $1.39. So very inexpensive and gives a lot of fragrance. So what I want to do first is just put the sauce on top of the ham or glaze it. I have a little setup here where I have a silicone mat, so any mess I can just go ahead and wipe it down. So we're gonna glaze it first, and then we're gonna put pineapple as well as cherries on top. The sauce did come out a little bit darker. I think it may have been from the 5 spice, and secretly my mom added some sugar to this, so that might also have had added to the browning process of the glaze. It'd be preferable if you left the ham in the juice so it won't get dried up. I feel like it's just a little bit on the dry side right now, but it was taken out and left open to air overnight, which is fine. There's still plenty of juices inside the ham. So I'm just gonna lay it heavily with the sauce, and then we're gonna put our pineapple and cherries on top. I still have leftover maraschino cherries that I'm gonna use for this ham, and then my 2nd can of pineapple slices. So just figure out where you wanna place the pineapple and cherries. So I'm just gonna start off here. You can break these if they are sticking out too far, but I'll leave it for now because I noticed that when I did break it, it kind of broke the pineapple slice. So we'll do the cherries later. I don't like to put the sauce on the pineapple slices because I don't want to change the color of the pineapples. I want it nice and bright. We'll do another one right here. How does that look so far? I'm working over this ham. Sometimes you'll hit a bone, so you're gonna have to just place the toothpick in another location. I'm gonna turn this around so you can see. And when you boil the ham, it's okay if one area gets kind of, I wouldn't call it burnt, but has more color to it like this one has. That's fine, it tastes fine, it doesn't taste burnt at all. And we're gonna cover it, so no one's gonna see that part. I'm gonna move this over because we're gonna add another pineapple right here. Try to put 2 toothpicks in each pineapple just for more stability. And here's the other. I'm gonna just lower it a little bit so it's not so uniform. Again, you can break these off, but you just be careful you don't break the actual pineapple. And then I'm gonna do the last, actually I can do another pineapple over here. 1 can is sufficient. 1 can of pineapple is just right for this. Let me turn this again. The side of the ham. I think we might be able to fit 2. 1 down there. So I think that's good. And we're just gonna do the cherries now. I'm gonna leave this sticks as is. No one's gonna judge me on it, right? So I'll leave it alone. Now time for the cherries. So it goes right in the middle. If you want, you can just plop it there, but it has a chance of it falling off. And when you insert the cherries, put it right where the stem was placed in, so you're not breaking the cherry anymore. These maraschino cherries are so delicious. I should buy more, but they're not really healthy for you. I might even just break the stick now. I think that's what I did last time. I broke the stick, so I was able to use 1 stick for 2 cherries. Okay, so let's turn this around. We're gonna do the other ones. And after you're done with this, you're gonna put it back in the oven. I put it in for about 350 degrees for about maybe 20 minutes just for everything to set and to warm up. Honestly, I think I'm gonna put this back in the oven at my friend's house so it's nice and warm. But it's coming out really beautiful. It's good no one ate these cherries. I was able to dress this ham up, the second ham. Okay, and one more cherry is all we need. Oh, how pretty is that? So this can go in the oven for 350 for, I would say, just another 20 minutes just to heat up the ham a little bit. You can put more sauce over it or go in between and then save some of the sauce as a serving or as a dressing for the ham when it's sliced up. See how beautiful the ham is? Came out perfectly. And so again, you can put some more glaze like right in between the pineapples, right before you bake it, or right in between or right after, depending how much sauce you want. But I do like the vibrant yellow color of the pineapple and the red cherries. Okay, so I'm back in my trusty little kitchen, and before we leave, I do need to make some potatoes. Those homemade potatoes were so good that I don't even want to use the box potatoes anymore. I bought yellow golden potatoes. I already boiled it, and I'm just going to add a couple ingredients to make this really delicious. I'm going to try to add these potatoes with one hand, and hopefully I don't get burned. But look how yellow and golden they look. It's beautiful. So now we're gonna add 2 sticks of butter. This is 1 whole bag of golden potatoes, guys. It may be like a 5-pound bag. So that 2 sticks of salted butter. I'm gonna add 16 ounces of sour cream. And then a teaspoon of salt. And then we're just gonna mash this up. So let me give this a mix. So the bottom can also get some butter and sour cream mixed into it. I'm going to cut up the butter a little bit, still whole. Okay, we're almost there. I'm going to mash this a little bit more, and then we're going to put it into the serving dish. Okay, that's it. So now we're just gonna go plate this into our serving dish and then put a little bit of dill on top just to give it some nice decorative look. So you see the potatoes are not fully smashed. It's not perfectly mixed either, but that's okay. Just gonna get a rubber spatula to get the rest of the potato. Just gonna scrape this bowl and get everything from here. I'm gonna have to bend it towards my way. A little bit left. We're just gonna spread this out nice. Okay. And then we're just gonna decorate it with a few pieces of dill. The dill is very strong. I was originally going to add some dill mix in it, but it's just overpowering. It's kind of medicinal tasting, and so I'm just going to use it as a garnish. Now all we have to do is cover it up and keep it in a safe place to travel for our Friendsgiving. We made it to our Friendsgiving. I'm going to show you what they have spread on the table. It's pretty impressive. I'm already starting eating some cheese and crackers. Oh, here's a cutting board I bought from Costco just yesterday. And sister spread is right here. It looks pretty good as it is, but I brought it anyway. So this is all the appetizers and hors d'oeuvres that we have. I have the mashed potato that I brought and the fruit salad down there. Cinnamon swirl. I already had a couple of these. It's fig and goat cheese, and it looks like it's a drizzle of honey. Alright, this is the third one today. We just heated up the ham, 350 degrees for about 15 minutes. So this is how it looks, nice and hot. You could pour sauce on it now, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to slice it up and then pour sauce over the sliced pieces of pork. Hi, Mom. Hi. Alright, so this is the Shanghai that she made, and we're just frying up. It comes out nice and fresh. If you try to cover this, it's going to get soggy. And then the cook once.
Hi, Rose. Hello. What you making? What you making?
Shanghai. They call them Shanghai.
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 Yeah, like Shanghai, you know.
Yeah, I love them.
Happy Friendsgiving.
You like that?
I love it.
Alright, I'm going to try my first egg roll today.
Spicy? Ooh.
It's a little bit sweet and spicy chili. Ooh, you got it.
Where's the neck?
I got it.
You're right.
Oh my gosh, this thing is ginormous.
It's only 30 pounds.
This turkey was brined for 2 days and covered in adobo-like seasoning and butter, then placed in the oven the night before at 250 degrees, covered very well with lots of foil, and in the morning it came out juicy and moist and delicious for everyone to eat. So juicy and tender that it was eaten up by that night. Here's the ham that you saw me glaze earlier. I did slice it as thin as I can get it, pulled off the pineapple and the cherries and placed it on top of the ham, and then took that sweet and tart pineapple glaze and drizzled it on top of the ham. This was truly a Thanksgiving feast. All of our family brought trays of food. On the bottom left is Filipino noodles called pancit. We had candied yams, stuffing. This is baked ziti. We also had 2 trays of mac and cheese, and on the right is green bean casserole and then fried rice behind it. If you are enjoying this content, don't forget to like and subscribe. Here's my plate. I only got just a little bit of a few things because I'm so full from all the appetizers. I ate like 4 figs already. I ate like 3 Shanghais, like the little mini egg rolls, and a few crackers and cheese, so I'm pretty full. Here's the ham that I made. The ham sauce is tart and sweet at the same time. Try it out, guys. Just boil the pineapple juice and reduce it, and then you'll get a sauce. It's my second helping here, and the stuffing is so good.
I want to switch cards. I want this one. There's a for every round, but we have to just be fair. Guys, we just have to be fair. We can only have one winner.
I-25.
Tell your brother to call some of your numbers.
070?
For desserts, my family brought in all sorts of sweet treats. We have cannoli, chocolate mousse cake, mini cheesecake, and various pastries. And this beautiful tiramisu was as pretty as it was delicious. Oh my gosh! Look at that! What? A whole nother turkey! Look at this turkey, it's so yummy! Wow, it's good! Chocolate turkey! Well done! Vanna White. Thank you for joining us for our very first Friendsgiving. This was on my list for a very long time. I've always wanted this, and we haven't thought of a Friendsgiving. We all had our own lives, and finally, now that we're all living somewhat close to each other, and finally we decided to give this a go, and we had the best Thanksgiving ever. We ended the night with watching a movie and then cleaning up, because we are a large family, and large family makes large messes, so we helped each other to clean up the house. And then, as you saw, my friend was cutting a turkey, and it was actually a turkey cake, and we were lucky enough to bring this turkey cake home. So it looks like a turkey on the outside. It even had drumsticks and croutons, but that's all cake. There's like a tad bit of like liqueur in there, and I really like it. It gives an extra flavor to the cake. But how cute was this? I hope that this video gave you some ideas on your next holiday celebration, because it doesn't have to be Thanksgiving. It could be our upcoming Christmas, upcoming New Year's, a birthday party, or a large family get-together. And if you enjoyed this content with our large family Friendsgiving, please like and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Bye!